Another death. And I'm gonna let you take over because
Okay.
I had a good run. Had a good time.
Yeah. You contributed.
Yeah, I helped. I was a person that helped. All right. Wow, that was quick. All right, we'll just jump right into the.
Huh?
Just jump right into the next one. We're doing it.
Right. So actually now, I think I am going to... Now that we've opened up this path, before we progress much further down, I'm going to go do a bunch of... This kind of changed the game's state in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
So,
and like this increased the cost of the blood vials at the store too, right?
probably...
I'm willing to bet.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like
Whoops.
3 times that happens,
Right.
but this is probably one of them.
Your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins.
Okay.
Very well.
Was that new dialogue?
Yes.
Very cool. Interesting.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the...
Okay. So, also, like, this is different. The Hunter's Dream
God,
is different. Like, there's the weird red tinge in the clouds.
Yeah, it was just kind of cloudy before. Like,
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yep.
I'm surprised the moon isn't red, though.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, actually.
Okay, so now we can head to Cathedral Ward. Where
Great.
where everybody was hiding out in fear of,
Everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense. Cold blood flower bud.
Yep.
Almost I feel like that's kind of actually hard to say. It was hard for me to process anyway.
Sure.
Yep. Monocular. Because there's only one of them.
Yes.
Otherwise it would be a binocular.
Correct.
I got it. I'm smart like that. See, I pick things up real quick.
Once the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends?
Oh.
Give it a thought. Well, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh. Poor bastard.
So she's not doing super well.
There you are.
Yeah, no joke.
Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts.
You don't say.
So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
I wonder if it would be any different if you didn't take any blood from her in the first place.
No.
Okay.
Oh. There you are. You're early, dear.
Guess.
Doesn't matter. You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
Wasn't she the really crotchety one?
Yes, she was.
Huh. I don't remember her.
She was the one we rescued from Yahargul.
Oh, right.
And she's kind of losing it.
Yeah. Delightful.
Yep.
Great at parties.
Your lies
This guy's doing fine though.
through your deceit.
Yeah.
I learned it all.
Learned it all with my own mind. Well, I mean, you can still do that with books.
Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to remember. This. So one of the things that happened is, everybody is doing very poorly, but with the moon bearing down on everybody.
Yeah, except for the guy that thinks that,
Yeah, except for the suspicious guy who's all like, you all suck.
Yeah.
Let's see. We would want to go to. So the other thing is that way back, when we played through the Forbidden Woods, we missed something.
Really?
Yes, kind of on purpose.
Really?
Yes.
Forbidden Woods.
Yes.
I always get these confused with any number of the other Souls games. I mean, this isn't a Souls game, but
Sure.
it totally. I mean, it is. I don't remember the. Wait.
Well,
Oh, yep, I remember now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Now let's see if I can remember where it goes.
Isn't there another just guy with a giant? No. Don't get shot.
Whoop.
Kill him quickly. Well,
Point blank shot to the face.
yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
Try to avoid getting shot in the face.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been a very long time since I went through this section.
Well, same. Nobody's gotten any bit friendlier either.
Yeah, but I mean they have gotten comparatively much weaker.
God, I keep forgetting to use the gun.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I'm still not the best at it, but it is very good.
I'm so used to.
Not using it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm so I feel like I'm used to. For some reason, I feel like I'm more used to Dark Souls right now, despite the fact that this is almost certainly what I've been playing the most.
Sure.
Super weird. I don't know why that is. Like, why that feeling's there. And of course, that's not really a good argument either, because I'd totally be trying to use it as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. If I recall, it is up over here.
Do you prefer that it's a surprise? Or are you trying to keep us in
I mean,
suspense?
yes, I'm going. The viewers will see it when they see it.
Okay. Or they'll.
They're doing perfectly well.
Ah, he's
also.
having a good time. Wow, did he bite you twice?
Huh?
I think he hit you twice.
They usually do. The dogs are very fast.
Yeah, so you didn't have any chance to regain.
Right. Okay, yes, here we go. There's a cave in the Forbidden Woods
Oh.
that we did not go down into.
Oh. Are those flowers?
I think they're maybe.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It looks like I don't know how they got flowers down here.
Flowers grow everywhere.
That's the thing. I heard a baby. So, right. So, after you beat Rom, it doesn't matter how much insight you have.
You hear that and you see all the amygdalas everywhere.
Great.
Amygdalas.
Great.
So it's kind of good because like the amygdala is a part of the brain,
Yep.
and it's pronounced amygdala. But in the game, the one piece of dialogue is like, oh yeah, amygdala, and it's like, that's. I mean, I guess.
And I believe amygdala actually means almond or almond shaped.
Yeah, it's because of the shape of the part of your brain.
Yep. Also, you're gonna get poisoned. And crushed. Oh, that's really nice. The slow poison doesn't the damage from the slow poison reduces your actual HP or your
Right, it doesn't mess with your regain.
That's really nice.
Yes.
And would be incredibly frustrating if that were not the case.
Right. I mean, because the point of like there are those the flamethrower and like the holy mist, which do that.
Yeah.
Like when you're getting hit, they only do a little bit of damage, but they do totally wreck your regain.
So it's like you hit them and then they hit you.
Whoa!
By the way, there's a creepy
Oh, God.
worm. And they're everywhere.
Yeah, the real issue with these is just like it is very
Don't
difficult.
back into a giant.
It's very difficult to actually hit them because they're so flat.
You pretty much have to be focused on them?
You have to be locked on, or else you will totally miss. And even with some weapons, you will totally miss anyway.
Like what?
Like basically the things with the bigger, wider swings.
Oh.
You'll just hit over top of them.
Dumb. Despite the fact that...
Whoa. I think like the iframes of shooting saved me there.
I think so. Didn't know it had iframes. One more. There we go.
Huh.
Down comes Goliath.
Oh.
Great time to pick up stuff. It's good that you can focus on them
Right.
and you don't actually have to find them. I also love that there's blood splatter into the water.
Yep. I mean, it's given the blood in this game, it's more like viscous goo.
Yeah, that's true. It rhymes with viscous goo.
Yeah, that is what you get when you don't hit them. You're just kind of too close for your swing, and then you go spinning around.
You whiff it super hard. Because there's a range for how far down you can hit, right?
I mean, it's more just like the way your attacks autofocus isn't necessarily super useful.
I was thinking that you can't swing like at your feet.
Right.
Like it stops at like maybe, I don't know, 30 degrees from your feet, 30 degrees from your legs, or something. Maybe more than that, 45 degrees. I don't know if you can do that. Have you ever seen him?
Seen what?
Can you actually stun the giants?
Yes. I just don't know if I can with this weapon.
Oh.
Like, because the thing is, you can usually do the stuns with a much heavier... Whoop.
Like the cannon or
Like,
whatever?
well, not with the axe. You know, this weapon is specifically very bad at staggering. Is kind of the deal. Whereas there are others that are much, much better at staggering.
Wait, what about the blunderbuss?
Yes, I'm just probably not hitting them at the right time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I was gonna say I don't.
Actually, no. Okay, this is just like
The corpse pit?
yes, because like literally you can go up in the top of the
area up there
at
and
the
actually
top
drop
of the,
down?
whoa, okay, they're like I've never actually been back here.
Well, probably for good reason.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, there are just like 8 million gross worms.
Why don't you switch to why don't you burst out the trick part?
Because I don't know if that would actually be any better.
Well, you'd be able to hit them from further away.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, because of the way that it swings, it might be harder to hit when they're even. It might be even harder to hit when you're closer. Is there anything back here? Is it just like
Couldn't say.
there's that one item over there?
There's several snaky things. Creepy tapeworms.
Okay, so it's a now completely outdated blood gemstone. Okay, that's
You know, whatever. That's kind of unfortunate. It would almost be nice if you had like the ability to combine them.
Yeah, as it is, I should probably just be selling the bad ones because like
I suppose you can do that.
Clogging up the inventory.
Yeah, because like, you know, it would defeat the whole like, it would defeat the whole thing where like it doesn't help you to go back.
Right.
Because,
but it would also mean you could just farm really weak ones to get really, really strong ones.
Well, the idea being that there would be a limited number. That would be limited to placement. Kind of like
but they drop all over the place. Is the thing.
What do you mean?
The blood gems drop from enemies.
I'm saying if the stacking if like getting more and combining them were the thing, then they wouldn't drop. You would just find them on the ground.
Sure.
They would be placed on the terrain, exclusively.
Right, but again, like you get them from random chalice dungeons. Whoops, wrong button.
Okay, that's also a thing.
Okay, so we just went up a really, really huge ladder.
Oh yeah.
Into this place, and now we're going to go up another really huge ladder.
Where were we? Was that the Forbidden Woods?
We were in the Forbidden Woods.
And then creepy hole in the ground.
Yes, there.
Anything around here?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything on the rafters, but I think they're just there for decoration.
Which is good, because
So again,
we're not very good at the rafter scaffold.
Yes. And so now
navigation.
we are somewhere.
Oh, we're right outside the chapel, aren't we? No, this is like right at the beginning of the game.
Yes, we are now directly outside of that Yosefka's clinic area that we woke up in. Very beginning of the game.
Wait a second. I know where you're going with this, I think.
Yeah, Central Yarnum.
How about that?
Not looking so great with the moon and all.
I mean, I think it looks great.
I mean, visually,
Yes.
And you can hear the thumps of like that big executioner guy right up there.
My God, I thought he was like right behind you.
And-
Kinda terrifying.
And now we're going back around in Central Yarnum
Yeah.
in a place we've never been before.
Yes, indeed. So, are you leading up to another thing here?
Yes. And now
Wait.
there's one of these guys. You remember these guys?
Do I? Are they is that a mind flare?
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Do they have some horrible thing that they do to you? I feel like they would have a horrible thing that they do.
Yes,
to
I mean you've seen that even in this Let's Play.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot.
They stab a giant tentacle into your head and suck out your insight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't they just kill you too?
I mean that can kill you. Yes, having
Okay.
a giant tentacle stabbed into your head.
Yeah, I mean usually.
So now we're
I mean, it depends on the tentacle. But if it actually ends up being stabbed into your head, then it's probably that kind of tentacle.
Yes.
Yep, I'll go with that. Yay, everyone's favorite enemy. I'm kind of surprised you didn't get it hit.
I got hit like once.
Did you? Just regained it right away?
Yeah.
Oh, that's useful.
Yep. And so now, going in here, we're in Yosefka's clinic.
Oh.
So if you recall, we woke up in Yosefka's clinic,
Yeah, in like the basement area.
in this room.
Really?
And now there's this,
Huh.
which you will note. Okay.
He's creepy and gelatinous.
He's aggressive.
You didn't think that he was?
I wasn't sure. So there's that, and that was Yosefka that we just killed. The original Yosefka.
Wow.
Yup. Transformed into a gross monster.
Creepy jiggly thing.
By the
There was also something on the
yes,
table.
by the experiments of fake Yosefka, and we can't even pick that up because you're only allowed to have one Yosefka's blood vial. But we also get the Cainhurst summons,
Huh.
which is kind of an important thing.
An old bloodstained summons inviting an honored guest to the forsaken castle Cainhurst. Rather bafflingly, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves from Hemlock Crossing.
Yup.
Huh.
So that's a thing.
Wait a second. That's you. You were talking. I can't remember. Were you talking in the spoiler episode about who you showed up with in this
Yes.
town?
Yes.
Okay.
That was in the spoiler part talking about the.
Should I not cover that?
I guess.
Or I wasn't gonna cover it so much as I was going to talk about it with respect to that particular letter that we just got.
Communion. You can also see that there are weird. I think we should maybe wait until we see. There's some other stuff.
All right.
With some other.
Okay,
stuff.
then we can talk about the letter then. We'll
Yeah.
bring that up again.
But what I
Try
did
to.
say in the spoiler cast, but now I can kind of say is that it seems like in development, the Cainhurst was like one of the first areas they put together in the game.
Like actually designed.
Yes, it was one
but
of the
not intending to be like one of the first you go to.
Right, it was just the first ones that they did like the enemy design and layout and placement for.
God, I keep expecting the bookshelves to reach out at you.
Well, I mean, if you've played Dark Souls 3...
I know. Ugh.
So also, this room, if you go here before the Blood Moon,
Yeah?
fake Yosefka is here. And she's like, hey, you know, yes, as you found out, I'm using these people you send me to do horrible experiments, but you know, it's cool. So if you just walk away, we'll be cool, and you can keep sending me people.
Oh. Well then.
But after the blood moon happens, she is in less good shape.
God, I'm nauseous.
Oh.
Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen.
I mean...
Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's
No.
rather rapturous.
All right, creepy lady. Kind of freaking me out.
God, I'm nauseous. It's
Oh, same.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. Huh.
So now we have another 1/3 of umbilical cord.
Interesting.
And you'll see that they don't stack, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that you have 16 of these. Okay, so let's see. This is the one we got from the abandoned hunter's workshop.
Okay.
This is a great relic, also known as the Cord of the Eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Provost Willem sought the cord in order to elevate his being and thoughts to those of a great one, by lining his brain with eyes.
Great idea.
The only choice, he knew, if man were to ever match their greatness.
Lining his brain with eyes.
Yep. Provost Willem, I mean, if you, let's see, I believe we have in, let's see, the Bergenworth clothes say something else about him. If I can find them.
The school outfit,
Yes.
student uniform?
Let's see. Yeah. Like, so this kind of establishes Master Willem as the person in charge of Bergenworth, right? And we found him. Like, he's the guy on the balcony just before fighting Rom.
Yeah, the guy in the wheelchair.
Yes. And incidentally,
Or
his,
chair,
his cut dialogue, the stuff that they did not decide to include in the game, is him going, "Bring me eyes. Bring me eyes. Are you the one they sent to give me more eyes?"
That's terrifying.
Yes. Okay,
So,
I-
line his brain with eyes, does that mean he has
Yes.
extra eyes on his brain inside his skull?
Here we go. At Bergenworth, Master Willem had an epiphany. We are thinking on the basest of planes. What we need are more eyes.
I suppose that sort of makes sense, because you can... That's, having an extra eye means that you have depth perception.
Get eyes on the folds of the brains. That's what they're going for.
Great.
Yeah, it's super great.
I'm...
Everything is just going great. Oh, incidentally, if you send people to Yosefka's clinic, then they show up as more weird, gross monster things in this area. Like, each one becomes a specific fixed monster in this area.
And do they each drop a different thing?
I think most of them do, or like several of them do.
Okay, like,
don't-
interesting items, or...
Like, I think that's the only way to get certain runes is to have sent someone to Yosefka's clinic and then killing their monster form. But since we didn't do any of that, this area is basically empty.
Well, great.
Yes.
This is a really big clinic.
Yeah.
Like, really, really big. Now, this is the door that's locked. No.
Like, this is the door.
Oh, yeah.
That gets locked, and then you talk to her through here. But this door locks after you actually start the game because you wake up in here and then leave.
Oh, okay. Right.
And of course, when you start the game, the door on the far end of that room is also locked.
That makes sense.
So, having done that, we now have another third of umbilical cord, and we also have the Cainhurst summons.
Right.
So now it's time to head to Cainhurst.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Riding the coach, right?
Yeah, riding coast. Okay, so that would be Hamiltrana Lane.
Yes.
Which is also my favorite area in the game. like Nightmare Frontier and Hamlet Kernel Lane, I think, are kind of the best.
Yeah. Hammock Charnel. That's... Yeah, it's... Hammock Charnel leads up to the forest, right?
No, this dead ends, and it gets you at the Witches of Hemwick, and it gets you the one of the workshop tools to like put on the runes, the Carol runes.
Huh.
So
Well,
we're just gonna
skate right past them.
Gonna leave them
It's
be.
like
Whoop, leave them be.
just wanted to give you a hug.
And then
That delightful look on their face.
yeah, they're
Hey, look more.
Whoa, okay.
Also, spiky dogs.
What? Okay. Oh,
Oh god.
I got knocked down for so long.
You got absolutely pounded into the ground. Speaking of, nice. Yeah.
Now, hopefully, they won't really chase me that much further into this area.
Oh, right. That was the thing. What? Oh, right.
Yeah, this is what having the Cainhurst summons opens.
Oh,
Just you know,
how do they know?
one gets.
Why is it misty?
Well, we'll see.
It's refrigerated, of course. Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Oh yeah, and also something to note. If I
Don't
have
get murdered.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe try to.
Also, giant guy behind you.
Oh my god. I could have just gotten in the stagecoach.
Yep, could have done.
Oh my god.
I don't think there was any reasonable way to get out of that.
Yeah, it turns out maybe. Do you want to try that?
No. No. No, sir. I mean...
Let's maybe try that a little bit, slower.
Yeah. Yeah. Work your way to it.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, like...
Right, I mean, I'm going to kill some of the later ones. It's just...
Well, the dog shows up pretty quick, if I remember.
Right.
Was this the way you took?
Yeah, I went the other way around.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Nice! Fair enough.
Like-
Nicely done.
Like, most of the dogs were from this room. So,
Oh.
but the thing that I wanted to show off before I, totally got killed is the moon
Huh.
is perfectly normal out here.
Weird.
Because the thing is, it kind of feels like what they're going for is like, yeah, the moon over Yarnum is in bad shape, right?
Which explains why it's
the
fine
moon,
in
the moon is approaching Yarnum, is kind of the deal. It's not necessarily approaching like these outskirts.
Huh. Which is kind of explains... Just get in the carriage. Just get in the carriage. The carriage. Creepy. Is that someone creeping on you? I like how there's no one there now. Probably because they would have had problems running into enemies.
Now we're off to Castle Cainhurst.
Great.
And so yeah, like the thing is, one of the things you can kind of note about Cainhurst is, well, we'll see.
Looks cold.
Yes.
That is super cool.
Yep. And
Hooray!
Castle Cainhurst.
Great. Sweet.
Oh yeah, so
What the hell?
like, and this is what we just rode across. Which, if you recall, like you can see the other side of it at Hemlock Lane, which is just like, yeah, there's this big collapsed bridge.
Ha,
But
what? How? Well, actually,
because the thing is,
well,
Can't-
it's a good place for a cut.
okay.